Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and tonight we've got WWE Money in the Bank, which, as I've said on my previous YouTube videos, I will be doing a live stream, well not necessarily live stream, but live videos on, which I'll be posting after the matches are finished. Tonight we've got 7 matches on the main card and just 1 on the pre-show. The pre-show match is Jeff Hardy v Cesaro, which on paper sounds a very good match, 2 very good wrestlers. I'm going to predict the Jeff Hardy win, though. It's Jeff Hardy's first match back for a while. It seems pretty obvious it's going to be a Jeff Hardy win here. There'll be no need to give Cesaro the win. I just don't see WWE doing it either. Should be an easy Cesaro pre-show win, which I imagine will build the Jeff Hardy Sheamus feud up going forward. Of course, Jeff Hardy is taking on Sheamus's former partner Cesaro, which is interesting to say. Next up, you got the Braun Strowman v Bray Wyatt match, a match I'm really looking forward to. I'm going to go with a Bray Wyatt win. I believe Strowman is a transitional champion. WWE clearly had no plans to put the belt on him in the first place. Yeah, Strowman for me is a transitional champion. You know, Wyatt for me is going to win this one, and you know he's got the momentum. He's beat John Cena at WrestleMania. Well, I think he did anyway. I'm not, that was a bizarre match, but yeah. So I'm going to go with the Wyatt winning for us to crown a new champion there. Next up, you've got Bayley v Tamina. Now, Bayley's title run's gone on for me. Probably too long at this point. I mean, I'm just kind of tired, and I think Bayley's getting a little bit stale at this point. I'm gonna go for a Bayley win, though. I don't see Tamina winning the title. I'd like her to because it's somebody different, but I do think Bayley's going to retain. Don't get me wrong, I can't complain about Bayley too much. I mean, she's been much better as a heel, but still, I mean, not all that convinced by this, and kind of getting a bit bored of a title reign now. I do wish that someone new would win the title. So hoping Tamina, but I'm going to predict Bayley to retain. Next up, you've got the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team title match for the the New Day, Big E and Kofi, The Miz and John Morrison, the Forgotten Sons, Steve Cutler and Jackson Riser, and then you've got the Lucha House Party, Gran Metalik and Lince Dorado. I'm going to go for the New Day to retain as well because they've only just won the titles. Even the New Day or Miz and Morrison, I don't see anyone else winning this match, but the fact New Day have only just taken the titles off Miz and Morrison, it probably wouldn't make sense to put the title straight back on Miz and Morrison. So I'm going to go for the New Day to retain here in this match. Yeah, pretty straightforward. I think it could be a decent match if it's given the time and effort, so yeah. R-Truth versus MVP. I'm going to go for an MVP win. It's his first match on pay-per-view for a long time. It's a one-on-one. R-Truth's a good opponent to make him go over on. MVP to win would be a logical choice here, in my opinion. R-Truth's not exactly someone who needs to go over, necessarily. He's not exactly desperate need to go over R-Truth. So, yeah, I'd go for MVP to win his first match back for a while. Next up, you've got Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins. I'm gonna go for a Drew McIntyre win. They could put the belt on Seth. To be fair to Seth, he's doing pretty well in this rivalry, and he's recovered well from that loss to Kevin Owens at WrestleMania. But I think they should keep the belt on Drew until fans are allowed back in the arena. We're not sure how long that could be necessarily, though, so that could be longer than we think. But I'd keep the title on Drew here. I mean, giving him a bit of a lengthy reign will be good, and I think Drew deserves a massive ovation once fans are back in the arena. It'd be a massive shame if he holds the title just behind closed doors. So yeah, I'd go with Drew to retain here. I think that's the best decision. Next up, the 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches. So first one, the women's. We've got Asuka, Shayna Baszler, Nia Jax, Dana Brooke, Lacey Evans, and Carmella. Now, the only woman in this match who has won a briefcase before is Carmella, who cashed in successfully. Of course, she actually won it twice, unfortunately, but they don't really count her winning the first one. It was just a bit of a mess-up, wasn't it? It's going to be, I'm going to say Shayna Baszler. She needs something to build her momentum back up after WrestleMania. That disappointing loss to Becky Lynch. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to go with Shayna Baszler to win here. She dominated the Elimination Chamber back in March, so she needs to bit momentum back, and I do think this will be a great thing for her. And I think she'd be quite good with a briefcase. She wouldn't necessarily be opportunistic with it, maybe, even if she is a heel. I think because she's that much, she'd probably just cash it in at, probably in a normal match. But hey-ho, I mean, it's still, I'd like to see Shayna Baszler win this, though. I think, Shayna Baszler or Asuka. Asuka's the only other woman in this match I wouldn't mind winning it, because it'd be good momentum for Asuka as well. But I think Shayna Baszler's the choice here. Then you got the men's Money in the Bank, Daniel Bryan, Rey Mysterio, Aleister Black, King Corbin, Otis, and AJ Styles. Of course, there has been two men who've won this Money in the Bank contract before in this match, which are Daniel Bryan and Baron Corbin. But King Corbin was unsuccessful with his cash-in 2017 when he was beaten by Jinder Mahal when he was rolled up in what was probably the worst Money in the Bank cash-in ever. Well, it definitely was, actually. Nothing worse than that. And Daniel Bryan, who successfully cashed it in on Big Show back in 2011 after Big Show was unconscious after a chairs match with Mark Henry. Personally, I would like Aleister Black to win this match. He needs the momentum. Aleister Black is a wrestler WWE seem to be waiting to pull the trigger on, but that's been the case now for a very long time. Pulling the trigger on Aleister Black now will be excellent stuff for me. He's a great wrestler. Okay, he's a face, and for me, faces aren't as good with the briefcase as heels are, but I'd much rather him have the briefcase, to be honest with you. He'd be great with it, and he needs to have all these people in this match. I wouldn't be against Styles holding it either. AJ Styles is brilliant. Adding a Money in the Bank to his WWE collection would be excellent. So yeah, I'm going to go with Aleister Black, though, more out of hope more than anything. I can't really decide who I think is going to win this match, which is good. Unpredictable is always good. So yeah, about to get on the show. I'll be commentating on all the matches, and I'll be posting the videos after, but please tune in, and we'll keep updated throughout the night. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.